when you're trying to get over a breakup, you have to come to the realization the relationship just expired. When milk expires in your fridge, what do? You go out and buy new milk, right? You're not going to sit there and cry over spoiled milk. The Next Door Podcast. Welcome back to the Next Door Podcast. I am Bestie Next Door, and I'm like your bestie next door. If you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you. Because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Now, guys, I have the same Chardonnay. And I read a comment on one of my videos that said, it's giving alcoholic. How can I be an alcoholic, but I'm always coming back with the same bottle? People just love having something to say. Like, what would our talks be like without a little sip? Anyways, for SMR sakes, let's pour it up. And you know us classy women, we know the drill. Swivel around the glass first. First sip. Chardonnay will always be one of the girls. Before we start this episode, if you're looking to book a one-on-one with me, or you're looking to take the High Value Woman course, or you're looking to listen to the High Value Woman audiobook, the links will always be in the description box below. I just want to show you guys a review of some of the people that has taken the course and how successful it has been. Pause to read if you want to read, but we're going to breeze past this. Now, on this episode, we're talking about how to get over a breakup and how to get over a man quickly. Now, I know the usual thing is act like you don't care, but I'm going to tell you the truth because I'm what? Bestie next door. Allow yourself to feel the emotions. It's okay, cry. Believe it or not, sis, you're not going to cry for the whole year. Like, let's be real. You're not going to cry for the whole year. You're probably going to cry for maybe a few days or so, and then you're going to stop crying. Eventually, your body's going to stop crying, but allow your body to release the emotions it needs to release. Crying is good. Releasing your emotions is part of being a feminine woman. And most of the time when you want to get over a guy, you're like, I got to figure out how I'm going to get over him in 24 hours. No, you don't have to get over him in 24 hours, and that's okay. It's okay that you're not going to get over him that fast, but understand, you have to trust the process. You've made the decision that you want to be done with him. Once you set your mind to it, you're going to get there. This is why I suggest taking the High Value Woman course, because in the High Value Woman course, it really helps you heal all those wounds that you may have, and that's really important because most of the time, a lot of women don't take that time to heal. They take their past relationship into their new relationship, hoping that that person can put a Band-Aid on the wound. But no, in order for you to really move forward, you have to heal yourself first, and you have to be okay with your emotions. Understand your emotions, feel your emotions, allow them to be. That's how you truly get over a breakup. The more you cry it out is the more you're going to learn more about yourself. In the next relationship, you're going to have healthy boundaries. You're going to start understanding red flags. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens by mistake. So you deciding to get over him is for a reason. Trust me, better is just right there. I literally can remember my high school sweetheart where I thought that I was never going to meet no one else again. And I was so heartbroken. And literally, I can't even remember the boy's last name. So understand that it's a process, and you're learning in that process. What will hurt you more is trying to stalk his social medias or, reread text messages, because us girls are so guilty of that. Us girls are so guilty of when we break up with someone, we like to reread the text messages like, oh, maybe I should have said this differently, or damn, we used to be so in love. Don't reread those text messages, delete them all, because it's only going to play with your subconscious mind. Like, are we over him or are we not over him? And if you really want to get over someone, you have to understand, out of sight, out of mind. Delete all those text messages, delete the pictures if you need to. Delete everything that's going to remind you of this guy. And while you're doing that, also be on your journey to healing yourself and becoming a woman of value so you can attract someone 10 times better than that guy. Start going out, go socializing. Don't beat yourself up in the house and think he's the end of the world. There's millions, billions of people in this world. So you not working out with him, there's so many other people in the world that it may work out with. But you have to get out of that state of mind of feeling like that person is the only person in the world, and you want to stay in the house and be miserable. You know what? That reminds me. You know the best way to get over a breakup is to dress up. Once you look good, you're not going to want to mess up your makeup because you look good. Dress up every single day. Dress up, look like that girl, and just be an actor. If you have to, be delusional. And even though maybe once you wipe off your makeup or once you get home at night you cry, that's okay because your heart wants to cry. Allow yourself to release the emotions. However, every single day, when you're walking out that door, you shouldn't walk out that door with all black on, your eyes are swollen because you've been crying, because you're only going to attract more sorrow. But if you say, you know what, I cried and I'm going to put on some makeup and I'm going to put on my best outfit and I'm going to go out, look good, post some pictures, I promise you, within a short period of time, you're going to get over that guy. I promise you, because it's hard to cry when you look good. It's hard to cry when you look good. When you look good, it's hard to cry. And that's a part of the journey of healing and understanding yourself as an individual. The more you understand yourself as an individual, you know what triggers you, and you understand that every relationship has an expiration date. Whether it be the person may pass away, or it may be you guys just stop talking, or you guys just, every relationship has an expiration date. When milk expire in your fridge, what do? You go out and buy new milk, right? You're not going to sit there and cry over spoiled milk. You're going to go out and buy new milk, right? Same rules apply when it comes to getting over a man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm means facts. Like, mm-hmm. So that's our new thing now. From this episode going forward, you know how I used to do the sips? Now I'm gonna do mm-hmm. When I do mm-hmm, that means preach, preach. The church is hearing. Mm-hmm. As you're crying, you need to be picking out your outfit. You know what? That brings me to the next point. When you're dealing with a heartbreak, go out and have a beauty day. Go shopping, go get your hair done, go get your nails done. But let me say this to anybody that's listening or anybody that's watching me. The worst thing is to be crying over a broke man. You should never be crying over a broke man. If you're crying over a broke man, dry your tears, because he couldn't even afford to buy you a tissue box. Too many broke in one equation. He wasn't doing nothing for you, and you're sitting there crying. Sis, I'm gonna need you to dry those tears, because them tears are not gonna pay the bills. Too many broke in one equation doesn't mix. Next caller immediately. The trash was taken out. You should be praising God. And now you should be putting on your best outfit, your best perfume, going to the nicest places to go find you a nice man of value that's going to appreciate you and treat you the way you deserve. Don't be sitting there crying over a man that has done absolutely nothing for you. He has done nothing, and now you're crying over nothing? How could you be crying over nothing? 0 times 0 is what? 0. Exactly. No tears. Wipe it off. Yes, as much as I said, let your emotions off, but when you're going through a heartbreak, you sometimes got to be logical and think about it and say to yourself, like, what did this guy do for me so bad that I feel like I can't replace him? Is it money? Is it the good deed? All replaceable. So what are you really sitting there sobbing over him for? If it's money, I can always reinvent myself by listening to the High Value Woman audiobook and taking the High Value Woman course, so I can attract a man of value to give me value as well. If it's just good deed, the deed doesn't pay the bills. How long was that going to last anyway? Next caller. Don't allow him to confuse you with good deed and make you feel like, oh my God, I lost something good. No, sis, you just missed the good deed. And that good deed was not paying bills. So God took out the trash for you. Mm-hmm. Guys, I don't even want to drag this episode, because I feel like I want to leave it off on a high note. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to cheers. We're going to cheers to knowing that every relationship has an expiration date, and we accept our fate because the universe always have our best interests at heart. Cheers. Now, guys, that's it for this episode. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. If you're listening on Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you're listening to, thank you for listening. You guys are all my besties. I kid you not. You guys are all my besties. So I always make sure to come and tell you guys the truth and nothing but the truth. Like, comment, subscribe. It truly helps my channel. And turn on the notification bell to be notified when I upload more episodes, because we are going to go hard in April. April and May is when we're going to start taking virtual guests. Guys, you know the rest. Until we meet again.